Hello everyone, Say here. Today I'm doing a lair review on Xagrathias clan and Dragon Lair. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I imagine it being kind of like Magrathea, like from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so Xagrathia. Um, anyway, let's get started. Like always, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on each dragon. I'll say a few things about the ones I really like, but I will look at all the dragons. I will click over and see each one so I can show everyone what they have. This first dragon, one thing I really want to say is that I like Okapi when it's blood. I really want to get a blood dragon, or like a blood crimson or blood like red and blood, because I really like Okapi when it's blood, and if the body was blood, like the primary was blood, I think it would look even better, because Okapi looks really good when the whole body kind of blends together. And this one is another good example of thylacine being done correctly. Thylacine is an easy gene to not look good, and whenever someone does make it look good, I'm always so excited, because this dragon I love. I've seen a couple I like. I have a dragon that I think looks good with thylacine. I have a dragon in my hatchery that has thylacine right now, which is really nice. But some dragons just look silly. This is another dragon I really like, mostly because the apparel. It has very dark apparel, and I'm a dark person. This person's also part of the Plague Flight, so I'm hoping they have dark dragons, because come on, it's the Plague Flight. You have to have at least some dark dragons. But I really enjoy this dragon. I enjoy the colors on this dragon. I enjoy a lot. And it's obsidian, 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 and then it has the Okapi. So the Okapi really blends in with the rest of the colors on the body. It's not just really random, like its legs were sewn on from another dragon or something. This is another one I really like because of the black obsidian, and then they have an accent on there with that green, which is another thing I've been wanting to see. I've seen this item before, this accent, actually, I guess I should say. And I never thought of getting it, and I wanted to get it for one of my dragons. Of course, I'd have to save up for it. I'm sure it's not cheap, so after I get Butterfly and after I expand my lair one more time, I will probably end up getting it. This is another one where I enjoyed thylacine. It actually looks really good over crystal. I wouldn't have thought that, but it actually really does, even though it's more of a matte color. The shading of that light, like gray in between all of it, actually makes it blend really well. That's a good use of it. Gem Bond also looks good on crystal, because I guess it's Gem Bond. But this one actually looks really good. Especially gold. I love gold crystal, especially when it's gold. There's just some dragons that I'm not too sure about. This is another one that I'm a little confused about. Is this an accent? Okay, that's really cool. I've never seen that item. I kind of want to look at it on another dragon just so I can see it a little bit better. But that's a really cool item. With the wings. And I've always been a fan of this like cape. I've always been a fan of it because the brown one really goes well. The colors all match properly. And I've been thinking about getting it for one of my dragons. It's another one I'm going to have to save up for. This is the dragon that they have as their profile picture, I believe. And this is a beautiful dragon. I can understand why they have her. I'm a really big fan of female sky dancers. I'm not a huge fan of the males. I'm not sure why. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so the colors on this one are absolutely perfect. The apparel is perfect for the dragon. I kind of feel a personality coming through. So I kind of like that. Good job on this one. So far, that one's probably my favorite. They did some really good jobs with coloring. I will admit this person does have a lot of really good colored dragons. Nothing in here so far has been really weird. Even the Okapis they've had have matched pretty decently well together, which, like I said, is really hard to do. Like I said, I love fire on the underneath with obsidian or black. Either one is beautiful. I'm always a fan of lemon, especially when it's like this, and especially since they chose glimmer for the underside. And since this one, it makes his spikes on his back lemon, I also really like that as well. It's like he already has spikes, even though you can put spikes, and then it goes down his tail, which is even better. But he wouldn't have that underbelly, so it wouldn't be as good. This is another one where thylacine looks really good. They did some really good jobs with thylacine. I'm actually really impressed. I haven't seen this color of thylacine yet. I'm not sure how I like it on this one. It blends in really well. I'm just probably not a big fan of the Storm. I've never been a huge fan of Storm unless it was paired with other purple colors, like purple and blue. Ooh, I enjoy this dragon a lot. White, lemon, ivory. They have a few different items on there. This is hard to make good look good because it just looks weird because it cut how it is. I've had this item before. I think I have it on one of my dragons. I don't remember, and it looks kind of silly. I put it on a couple of my dragons, and I'm always just, oh no, I'm just going to take that off now. Forget that I even tried. But this person has made, so far, every item look really good. I've always been a fan of this, I guess, helmet. I don't know if you would consider it a helmet. My friend's like, no, it's not even a helmet. Whatever. This helmet I've always been a really big fan on Imperials, just because I feel it fits their heads very well. Most of the items in this game fit every dragon, but some things look better on others. This is another one I really like. It feels like they put some time into it. This is all items that came out for a while. I had all these items, but I had them all from the boxes, and they were all the dark ones from the Mimic boxes during the Nocturne, so I got a lot of those items. The only one I have in my Lair is Lapis, that she wears them all. This is another good example of how to use like fire and accents onto a dragon. They really took the time to think, oh, you know what's going to really look good on this since this dragon is all this fire color. Maybe we should do this wing one, which almost, even though it looks supposed to look more like clouds and coming down, it looks almost more like embers and fire because of the fire that's around. So I really enjoy that. I enjoy the yellow and the purple. That's really cute. This person has some really good dragons. I'm not sure if they breed regularly. I really like the skin on this one. But, I mean, if they do, I'm pretty sure they'll have some really good babies available. Especially if you're into, like, crystal and things like that, because they have a lot of crystal dragons. So I'm sure they'll have a lot of crystal babies. A lot of their dragons, I also notice, have glimmer, and glimmer is also a really nice gene to have. I think I've had like 1 or 2 dragons with it, but it's always, oh, I like this one a lot too. It's hard to find one that matches, because I've had some like really dark dragons, and then they have like glimmer. It just looks weird. This is another one I really like, white, gray, aqua. I'm a big fan of aqua when it comes to toxic, like being paired with toxic, because it just goes really well, especially when it's white aqua. So underneath, it just goes really well with all the rest of the color. It's ridiculous. This is a really beautiful dragon, but I'm a big fan of poison and toxin, so see, that's another one. Now, this one had that other color. That would have been even better. Even though I am a fan of seafoam, seafoam can be on almost anything, and I like it. But yeah, I am. Ooh, nice Nocturne. So far, I've been highly impressed with everyone that's had me do a Lair review. It's really nice to see how many people have some really cool looking dragons. It's really nice to see that people take this time to really look at what they want and what they want to see, and oh, that's another nice one. And what they want to breed and what they want to keep with them. It's really nice to see that people care about what everything is. Like, you know, I want dragons to have good genes. I want dragons to look like this, and I want dragons to look like that, and they don't just have a bunch of random dragons. I try to put some thought into all my dragons. There's a couple dragons I do have that. Ooh, Snowberry. That's going to be a beautiful dragon. Oh, goodness. Those are two beautiful babies. And that's a really good looking dragon, too. And I can tell this person buys a lot of dragons, because, I mean, a lot of them are from different flights. Oh, that kind of looks like Ray. Ooh, I like this one. Reminds me of Halloween. Second favorite dragon in here so far. Most of their dragons are all from different flights, so obviously they buy a lot of dragons, and I'm sure they buy dragons to breed dragons, or they could be like me where they're like, I need this, and then they buy it, and then they end up having to sell dragons for really cheap to make room. Ooh. Ooh, I really like this one. I love phase when they have the wings, the extra wings added, because it just makes their wings so big and full. I love phase. I used to not be a fan of phase, but now I am. Oh, there's another baby Halloweeny one. Oh, poison toxin. I read a lot of poison toxin guardians. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Crimson, crimson, crimson. You lucky duck. Oh, did I really go that fast through it? Well, I mean, I am at almost 12 minutes. Well, what I want to do is go back. Let's see if they have anything in the nesting grounds at the moment. They do. We have two babies coming up here. We got two babies here. Ooh, these might actually come out pretty interesting. Sorry, I drank coffee today at work and it was really like hot and I took like a huge swig of it and I burnt my throat. And right now I'm trying not to cough. Oh no, I didn't mean to click on my layer. From what this person says, their husband also started playing. And they're looking for dragons when they have space. Obviously they have a lot of dragons. I mean, from what I think it said, I think it said they had 100 dragons. I don't know if they have any more lair space available. They have two. They have two spaces. But that's not bad. I mean, I have two right now. I need one more space available so I can hatch the babies that I have right now in my hatchery, because I have a million dragons that I really need to sell. And I lowered prices a little bit in the auction house, so hopefully that'll help. But so far, these two dragons, too, I think will make some interesting babies. So we'll have some up-and-coming stuff from this person. We're really going to need to check on Xagrathias dragons here in the next couple of days. But I really do like this darker dragon, and I like all the black and red dragons. And obviously this person likes black and red, too. I enjoy this Halloween-looking dragon. I enjoy a lot of these dragons. This one, though, they did a really good job with the idea of how the wings look with the flames, with the crystal, and it makes the crystal look even more shiny. So, good job on this one. Sunscorched is probably going to be my favorite dragon in your lair at the moment. I will check back because I am interested in your dragons. Hopefully, if I have some lair space, maybe I can get some babies from you sometime. But you know, keep up the really good work, especially because I see you do have an eye for color and apparel, and you seem to put a lot of effort into your dragons. And since we're almost at the 15-minute mark, I'm going to leave it at that. I thank you all for watching, and I'll be uploading another video shortly because I have to do another review. All right, thank y'all. Bye.